How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Luke, this is LBTV, and today we're fitting this custom carbon fibre ZPO shifter to the Megane. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss this. So guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So yes, we have got this custom made ZPO shifter. I'll tell you what, Terry from 0.1 Technologies is an absolute wizard. The base of this has been painted in pearl white. The gear shifter knob at the top is also in pearl white, and we've got a lovely white strap going down the side here. We've also got a lovely carbon fibre shaft. Now, bearing in mind, these shifters are top to bottom, from bottom to top, sorry, 540 millimeters. Now, I didn't really want to go that tall just because I feel like I'd have like some sort of e-brake or something like that, you know, if I'm going for drifting. I just thought it was too high. So I believe I asked him for 480 mil. So he shortened the shaft a little bit for me, which is great. And the good thing about the 0.1 and why I went for this product itself over, you know, Cooler Works, CE, etc. Like, no disrespect to any of those companies, I'm sure their shifters are amazing because they sell a lot of them as well, is that I've had a good relationship and I've been chatting to Terry for a little while, and there's just something about the design on the ZPO ones that just really catches my eye and other people's eyes. You got to remember as well, guys, there's no point in getting something that's just basic looking, because you're in the car, you're looking at this, it's the same as your steering wheel, you know, it's something for yourself. It's nice having a nice appearance from the outside, but you don't really see that when you're in the car. So it's nice for you to have some, you know, interior features that look really good. Now, a good thing with this shifter as well, Terry has got like an online leaflet which actually explains on how to install these shifters. It will be on screen right now, me flicking through, basically it's telling you from start to finish. Now, luckily, mine is fully stripped out. That leaflet you're looking at is actually, I believe, for ones that have interiors in still, but still it works vice versa, because the only thing the only thing that's different, I believe, from fitting a shifter with your interior still is that there's spacers because of the foam, but mine's fully flat, so it should be nice and simple and easy to use, and I believe you can use the existing bolts that already hold in your current gear shifter in. Now, is it easy to install? Terry said yes. I'm going off his word, and I'm going to give it a go myself. Usually I get Aaron to do these sort of things, but he said, Luke, you can just give it a go, it'll be absolutely sweet. Now, you've got your linkages, obviously that everything connects to down at the bottom underneath here. That will be going in, and it's pretty much set up with the adjusters at the top right here for how it should be anyway. It's going to be a crazy difference for how short shifting wise this is going to be, but I can't wait. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get in the car, start stripping out the existing one, and get this beautiful piece of art in. Oh, before we start, it wouldn't be an install video without our trusty Yato toolbox now, would it? Okay guys, so first things first, when uninstalling this part, your original gear shifter, there is, I believe, I can't remember if it's 4 or 3. I think it's 4 13mm bolts, 2 located at the back here and 2 located near the top. What we're going to do first is just undo them. Just nice and easy, just crack them open. To be fair, you can just crack them open. It's not can, is it? You can just literally crack them and then they become finger tight, which is handy. And these are the bolts which I said to you that you can reuse still. So it's extremely handy that you can do that. It'd be nice if I had white ones really, wouldn't it? It'd match everything. But these are extremely easy to do. Also as well, you'll notice there's a black and a white tab here at the back. You literally just push these back and they slide out of each hole like that. Super easy, super simple. Same way they go back in, you just literally slide them out. Well, I think they just go slot back in anyway originally. But Terry has designed it so pretty much the whole base is exactly the same and ready to fit for your desired vehicle. Because it's not just Meganes he does, it's many other vehicles as well. So let's get these out. Okay, so when that's done, it should be nice and free to just pull up, like so. Obviously next, underneath is the gear, the linkages. So these, I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head, I am actually going to have to go look at Terry's leaflet for these, but they should be quite easy to pry off or take off. So I'm going to quickly go look at Terry's leaflet, just to recap myself, and I'll let you guys know how to take these off if you haven't already looked at the leaflet anyway, the online leaflet. Okay, so for this step, he says in his leaflet pretty much that there's a clip on this one that there's a bit on the end that you push on this cable on the, well, I suppose it's on the closer to the driver's side. There's a cable, and you should be able to just press that, and it should come out like so. For this one as well, apparently you just put on it, but in Terry's thing it says use a flathead. I'm not too sure where he used a flathead to. Well, there you go. Looks like you need a bit of brute force for that one. It says that you twist it, so I don't know where I got the flathead idea from, but I've actually busted my fingers trying to get this off. I think it's just because of the plastics. But like once they're out, you can pretty much now remove this old shifter, which is handy. After I've taken all the plastic bits. Cool. So that is the old existing shifter out. Okay, you lot, so now we've done that and I'm bleeding everywhere. This install video is going very well, isn't it? This is the good thing about it. You make mistakes along the way and you learn about it, and it's crazy. So the 4 existing nuts I've got in my hand right here, pretty self-explanatory now, I'd say, getting it in. The hooks I was on about for putting the, so you know at the beginning where we slid out the ends of the cables, they basically slot back in these holes here, and then obviously you can see the holes where they're drilled for where everything goes back in, which is nice and sweet. So nice and easy now. You can't get this wrong putting this in because you ain't going to be shifting backwards, are we, boys? No. So in we go, nice and easy. Look at that. Tell you what, that is mad. You can't even see it yet. That's mental. Oh my days. See, that's a good height. That's a very good height. You can probably see the shifter back there. Let me change this angle so you can see it a bit more. There you go. That's a bit better for yourself. So you see it's not in properly at the minute. That is the height I wanted it at. I'll give you a better view later on. But what's left to really do now is you see these 4 nuts here. We'll get these placed in. Down like so. Super easy to go back in. Now the things with the spacers, you're not going to be able to see my face at the minute, but the things with the spacers are that once you've got the interior down here, down on this bit here, it kind of like slants like that. So that's why you need the spacers to level it out so you don't have an uneven shifter going in. But this definitely looks so incredible, it's unreal. Anyway, let me get these nuts in. Super self-explanatory. Get these nuts in, and I'll catch up with you guys after that. So we're all in. How mad does this look? This looks absolutely incredible. The attention to detail is absolutely nuts. Now, the main aim that Terry's vision was that he wanted it to look like kind of like a floating shifter, and in a way it does, you know. The pearl white looks really, really good as well. Obviously, it's not matching to this, but when we get the inside of the car sprayed, we can get the in-car, well, the whole in-car side of the car sprayed pearl white to match this. So that it literally will look like a floating shifter. But that is, oh, it's just stunning. That is, it's beautiful. Now, all these bolts are in. Just make sure they're up nice and tight. You do not want these coming out, otherwise you're gonna have a rocky old shifter. So what I'm gonna do now, which I probably can do on camera whilst I'm here, is I've done it wrong. We've had a big L. We've had a big L. I've done it wrong. I should have literally put them in first. What am I doing? Oh, it was all going so well. It honestly was. I'm just joking. It's all good. It's all good. You can bring the cables round. To be fair, I did feel like I messed up then, but then I sat back. I'm a resilient learner. That's what I am. So yeah, we're pretty much now at the point where you see these down here. Well, let me focus on it. There we go. So these now should be able to just slot back in their spaces like they were. If I can do this one-handed, there you go. So that's one in, and that's the second one in. I'm pretty sure that's how they go. I mean, it looks like they can come out, but oh, wasn't even focusing on that. It looks like they can come out. I mean, if anyone else knows any different, that's how it should be. I mean, that's how it's said to be. So I guess that's it. So now we're all in nice and snug, we can literally start putting everything back in like it should be. So this one, pretty much same principle on the driver's side. You what you got to do is push that end button in and it should pop itself back in. Now this one, oh, literally like that. Is that it? We're in. What am I in at the minute? Am I in neutral? Christ, is that literally as short as it is? Holy crap. Hey, that's like... I don't even know if I'm in gear half the time here. Yeah, see that? So this is where the adjustments might have to come into play, guys. You see now, you won't be able to tell in a minute because all you can really see is down here. But this is where the adjustments will probably have to play, and I'm going to have to play around with it and make sure everything, well, basically fits and works properly. So, give me a minute, and then once that's sorted, well, I need to show you this actually, because it's probably a lot easier if I show you how we do the adjustment. But you need an Allen key, because it's all done on Allen keys on either sides right here. So, let's get to that. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that this is a nightmare. Nah, it's not a nightmare. It's fine. It's all good. So, what I need to realise here and figure out is where all the gears are basically. So the problem we've got at the minute is that when I go all the way to, so reverse is usually you lift this up, all the way up, and then you're in like that, that's reverse. But I've noticed that if you do go like that anyway, that is reverse as well, without even holding it up. So, yeah, cause you see, you can't, so technically you'd think that's first gear and you can go to second, but you can't, because that's neutral there now. So what we need to do is this one here on the bottom. Is it going to zoom in? Is it going to focus? No? There you go. So this one here, I'm putting my finger to, closer to me, we need to go inwards a bit more so that it can, so basically, because when you lift this, you'll see that bar moving, like so, and that's to engage it to go into reverse. So it's quite a cool mechanism how it all set up and how it works really. It's quite clever and how Terry's done all this. But I need to move this one inwards more so that it goes, so when I do go into, it thinks it goes straight into reverse, and it needs to be hitting that sooner, so that it's like first gear is like that. So this is going to take some getting used to. It probably doesn't help, you know, that I've got a short shifter actually over by the box as well. So this is going to be incredibly short, the shifter now. Let me just have a little play of this, guys, and let me get back to you with what my outcome is and what I've done and how I've figured it out, okay? Okie doke, so after a lot of messing around, me doing bits and bobs, so I needed to adjust this one here and this one here. Now I have actually gone ahead and, well, this one was in a bit too much with too much Loctite, either that or I had the wrong Allen key, and basically it's now rounded off. So I have to get some more of those grub screws sent out to me. But the reason I had to adjust this side is so that I could go into 5th and 6th nicely. So that's sweet now. And also you've got to make sure that this down here, because I didn't explain that to you guys, so I apologise. Down there, you can't see, it's not focusing, there you go. So that down there, that clip, that white clip you see in there, you need to basically pull it out so that it moves freely along this line down here. And then once that's like set itself in neutral, actually to be fair, I'll show you, I'll give you a demonstration. So here we are, it's out now, and I've pulled this out. So you see it's moving nice and freely. Now if we go to put this back in where it's supposed to be down here on this linkage here, well basically you'll see what happens here. It will move up and down like that. All you need to do is let it sit neutral with it like this, and then you can put the clip back in so that it like centralises itself. I'll set it up again and show you now. So now we've got it back in down there, you'll be able to see, you can hear it, it's a lot like, it's really quick the way it's to move. So what you'll do is pretty much hang it to the side, let go, and that's it in neutral now. Like bang on in the middle of neutral, that's 3rd and 4th gear. So bang on in the middle of neutral, and once that's in there, you literally just go down to it and just pop it in place like that, and that locks it in place for where it should be in neutral. So nice and sweet. You should be able to feel the give on it now when you're going back in to like 5th and that. So that's all sweet, all done and dusted, ready to go. Now, I think we know what's coming next, and I think it's deserved. So Terry, shout out to you. Roll the cinematics on this one. Okay guys, so yeah, there we are, that's all done. Like, I am gobsmacked with how incredible it all is. There's a few little adjustments I've got to do again still, but I'll sort that on another day. But hopefully this install video helped you out. I've tried to make it as, you know, involving as possible so you can get closer looks at things, and it's a much better install video. So it's, you know, there's other ones out there, but there's not many that, you know, it jumps a lot. So this is a more in-depth, I guess, and hopefully it helps you out a lot. I'm pretty sure the same process for fitting on other cars is pretty similar, and you can see the adjustments and that as well. But yeah guys, honestly, big shout out to Terry. I haven't actually got this item for free or anything. I get a lot of people saying, Luke, do you get a lot of your stuff for free? You know, you've advertised stuff, how much does that cost, etc. Believe it or not, I pretty much pay full prices for 9 times out of 10 all of my products that I buy. It's just because I understand what it's like to, I guess, have a business, or what it's like for business owners, and I'd rather have a relationship with them as together between me and them, rather than, you know, trying to take money off or get a free product, because that's how you lose a good relationship with someone. And, you know, I like things long term. So hopefully, I've known Terry for a little bit, well, not personally, but over messages for a little while now, probably like a year and a half. And it's good to finally get a product of his on board. So guys, what do we reckon is 0.1 shifter? And actually quickly, how is it going to benefit me, and what's the reason why I got it? So one thing is, I got it is because how incredible it looks. Obviously, who doesn't want it to look, who doesn't want a good looking shifter? Secondly, shifting on track. I'm going to be changing shifts a lot quicker, not only upshifting, but downshifting, going into corners is going to be changed a lot quicker, which, you know, it can shave tenths of seconds of time off lap times and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot beneficial. It will cover the cost for itself over time in some way or another, but I'm really happy with the product. And if there's anything else you want to ask, feel free to ask Terry, or drop a comment down below. I'm sure Terry might watch the video and then answer some comments. But if you've enjoyed it, please smash a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also turn on the bell notifications for every single time I upload, guys. And for now, that's it. I'll catch you all in the next one. See you soon.